Hey everybody, Drew with Stay Ahead Fitness. Balance is one of the most important aspects of fitness as we age. So we want to make sure that our balance is staying stable and strong even as the years go by. Now I've got an exercise here for you today that I want to show to you that's a little bit different, a little bit unusual. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's kind of a fun challenge to see if you're actually really good at this challenge, and if so, then great, you don't have anything you really need to work on. However, if you find this challenge to be a little bit difficult like I do, then you might want to practice this exercise on a regular basis. You know, COVID came along and it really affected a lot of people's brains, their vestibular systems, and I know it affected mine. And so my balance is not quite what it used to be. And so if you feel like that might be the case for you, the good news is you can actually improve your balance. You can train your brain or retrain your brain to improve your balance. And this exercise is great. The whole emphasis of this exercise is on retraining the brain's balance system. Okay, so how this works is we're going to be using a balance pad just like this one. So I've got a link below in the comments to this where you can purchase this on Amazon if you want to. These are great to have because not only are they great for balance, but they're also great as a knee pad if you're down on the floor on hands and knees. So really nice tool to have for you at home for your home practice. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can just use a blanket, just fold it up in kind of a square like that, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna put this balance pad just down on the ground, and then I'm gonna step right on it. Now I'm gonna kind of step diagonally on it so that both feet can actually fit all the way onto the balance pad, and I've got one foot in front, and then the feet are offset a little bit. Now, if you are really struggling with your balance, then you can just do this on the floor without the balance pad, or another option would be to hold on to a chair or the wall. So make sure that you're doing this safely because it does get a little wobbly, because the trick to this, so the whole key to this exercise is we're going to be closing our eyes. So the reason for that is we're going to be taking our visual system away from our balance so that our vestibular and our proprioceptive systems are going to have to work a little harder, and that's where that training comes into place. So we're going to be holding this position for an entire minute. Now, that's kind of a long time, but it's an important length of time because it gives the brain a chance to give it some time to kind of recalibrate and feel the balance. So you may feel pretty wobbly here with the eyes closed, but just know that your brain, if you give it enough time, is kind of figuring this out, okay? So I'm gonna go through this for an entire minute. Now, I hope you don't get bored. I hope you don't go away. Stay with me for the entire minute, and I just wanna go ahead and go through this on one side, and then I won't do the second side, but you should do the second side where you're gonna switch the other foot in front, okay? So I'm just gonna get my feet in position here. I'm gonna turn the belly muscles on, get standing up nice and tall, and I'm gonna start my timer, and I'm gonna close my eyes. So as soon as I do that, I start to feel pretty wobbly. And I'm gonna just start to breathe. Now, if you step off, that's fine. You can always come back. What I notice is that as I get going into the minute, then my brain starts to recognize balance. At first, my muscles are really firing in my legs and trying to kind of figure out the balance. I can really feel it in my ankles and in my feet. I'm gonna make sure to breathe. I tend to tense up my arm muscles and my shoulders, so I'm gonna try to relax them as best as I can. My brain is definitely working here to try to figure this out. And as I said, I definitely struggle with this. You might be much better at this than me, or you might struggle with it too. And there's my minute. Okay. So there it was, and I was definitely moving around quite a bit. I don't know, you probably could see that, but I did stay up on the back pad the whole time. So you don't want to judge it. You don't want to try to have it be a competition. You just want to do it, okay? And as I said, if you did find this a little bit challenging like I do, then I would recommend you do this every day, 1 minute with one foot forward, a second minute with the other foot forward, and then if you do this every day, your brain is going to start to figure this out. There's going to be some actual healing in the brain to return your balance back to its normal place, okay? So give this a try. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I do have a website, StayAheadFitness.com, if you want more information, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.